Oh, it touches, alright. Sorry, that's not funny. What's going on YouTube? My name is VitaminDStain and welcome back to some Kinko. This is episode number 5. If you've not seen... This is episode number 6. If you've not seen episode number 5, go ahead and watch. It's going to be in your right hand corner right here. You already know what to do. And before we get started, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button if you have not, because I be goated. And share this video with your homies, because I said so. Thanks. Anyways, if you have any game recommendations, please let me know in the comment section below. You already know the drill. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Shortest intro of all time. That's a new world record. Isn't that crazy? Okay. We left the restaurant. We left the restaurant. We left the restaurant.
ごちそうさま。すごいお店だったわね。はい。入った瞬間から違ったわ。見た？エル、あの張り紙。はい。自身の問いかけに耳を貸すのが人生の根源。不覚にもドキリとさせられました。何かを食べる。その一時にも自身に問いかけ、答えを出すことが。
Yes, sir.
店員の着ていたシャツにも感銘を受けました。笑顔100回、100回の幸せがついてくる。日本には笑う角には福来たるという言葉があるな。いつも笑顔を忘れないでいたいわね。メニューも5ページありましたが、すべてに良い格言が記してありました。4ページ目などは特に心が洗われましたわ。失敗はどんな食事よりあなたを成長させる。
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna lower the volume some more. Guys, if this is too low.
2人とも一番の言葉を見落としたのね。
If this is too low, let me know.
こんな言葉が貼ってあったわ。
I think it's okay. Some people might not like it.
今日を楽しく過ごすことが未来すべての幸せ。まあ、素敵。じんときました。
Oh, it touches, alright. Sorry, that's not funny.
でも味は豚の方が美味しかったわ。
But men.
ただただしょっぱいラーメンでしたね。あの小麦をそのまま噛んでいるような麺はどうにかなりませんでしたの？
People have become so fussy that ramen restaurants with bizarre flavors are popping up all over. The market for universally agreeable ramen was being decimated by cup noodle companies. These places wouldn't prosper without an unusual bit of flair.
でも楽しかったわ。じゃあ次のお店行きましょうか。
Huh?
オールの言ってた鮮やかってお店。
What?
行ってみましょう。
Did y'all not
まだ
just
ランチの時
eat?
間に間に合うわよね。
Dude, this girl's walking diabetes. I've said that before, but she is.
その後はメロンパンよ。
Melon bread
新しいお
after?
店を聞いたの。
Jesus Chrysler.
なんとデニッシュ風メロンパンですって。
She eats way more than I do.
野球の始球式には間に合うかしら。そこの球場のご飯食べてみたいのだけど。
Everywhere she goes, she eats.
はあ、本日は胃薬必須ですわ。
Trying out a variety of restaurants was apparently an inevitable outcome when you're out and about with Sylvie. That's crazy. What a fat ass.
シルビア様、
Was
時
I about to
間
cuss?
ギリギリです。
You really thought I was about to cuss? I don't cuss anymore.
はいはい。
あげてください。
I thought I was never gonna see these guys again. It's been a minute. She has her own chopper?
いってらっしゃいませ。
Elisan saw off the ascending helicopter with a polite bow of her head. She stuffed her face until the very last second, huh? Our dining tour cut into her travel time to get to the baseball arena by car, and she had to fly there instead.
お姉様は健談家でらっしゃるから。
Sounds fine by me as long as she's able to maintain that thin waistline. Erp? It was rough on me, though.
私も少々食べ過ぎました。
Oh, I'm
こ
assuming
こで
those
お
are
いと
burp
ましま
sounds.
すわ。皆様、でしたら私 も。いりませんわ。迎えは来ております。
The limousine came along with a snap of Mina-chan's fingers.
エロいのはそのゲロを送って差し上げなさい。
Stop calling me oblivion, you little piece of crap.
うん。はい。
Hey. We were alone again on the way back. Feels weird for you to walk me home.
付き合わせたのはこちらなのです。これくらいさせてください。
I mean, I guess. I'd go along with it if she insisted. Walking with those joggers. Okay then, once we turned here, the door would be straight ahead. Is this the part we kiss? Is it okay we take a small detour? I could use some exercise to walk off all that food.
はい。
Our walk continued like so. The mountain path was a bit dark at sunset, but it was cool and easy to navigate through. With no one around, it made this the perfect spot. A certain someone had described your golden time as gazing out at the sun as it set on the lake. Our stomachs had finally settled. We were both comfortable.
本日は大変失礼しました。付き合わせておいて。
Stop apologizing, Knight. Jeez. No. Elsa remained her usual prim and proper self until the very end. But I looked at the golden bracelet that adorned the back of the wrist. It was a fun day.
うん。そうですね。
She's giving me the I want to suck you off dry until you're crying for mom. Like kind of look. You know what I'm saying? Just look at her. Yeah, you can't tell me otherwise. Elisa-san's smile. How many times had she revealed that smile to me today? It was obvious she had fun today too.
本当は私がキコを楽しませねばならなかったのに。
There are many ways to entertain me, Ella. No, you need to entertain each other on a date, right? I had a lot of fun today.
やはりシルビー様はさすがですね。市松殿の特性をあったその場で見抜いていたなんて。
I'm built different. I mean, what more could I say? I'm built different. I don't know what to tell you. Best qualities?
あなたは周りの人間を楽しませることに特別な才能があるようです。
She made my heart skip a beat. Wow, you're such a hoe for that one. A talent for entertaining those around me? It couldn't be. Nah, I don't have a knack for that sort of thing. It's the popular social butterfly types that have that sort of skill. I didn't. I shouldn't have such a talent. Compared to my classmates, who were often the center of attention, I always erred close to the back of the room for as long as I could remember. Sounds like me. More importantly, why are all these protagonists so relatable? Except the no maiden getting, because that's easy. If you're not a douchebag. I only brought people misfortune.
どうかされましたか?
Nah. Well, there was no reason to complain to Ellison about it. Better keep it to myself. The sunset sure is pretty. I changed the subject.
はい。
Luckily, Ellison was amenable enough that I could easily gloss things over if I put my mind to it. Interesting.
シルビー様に何度も聞いてはいましたが、浜松湖に落ちる夕日は綺麗です。日本で見たゴールデンタイム。本当に綺麗。
Golden time, huh? That naturally brought Rio back to mind. Specifically, her vantage point next to the water tank on the school roof. The view up there was much more captivating, and I loved to show that Ellis on Sunday, but I promised to keep it a secret, so I guess it wasn't meant to be. Best keep that spot out a little secret.
昔、
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
シルビー様がこの国に来たとき、見たそうなんです。この景色を。
Yeah.
その時のことを国に帰って何度も言うので、私の日本のイメージはまずこの光景からです。仲のいい男の子と一緒に湖畔を駆け回ったこの景色から。
My shoulders twinged? A reaction almost of fear, even though there was no need to be afraid. Still, I couldn't help it, as it was a topic that really hit close to home. Why? Hey, Ella-san, can I ask what happened back then? May as well ask while we were at it.
はい。小さい頃の姫様はよく私と同胞していましたので、 その時に何度も。
For real? No, I'm not asking about the circumstances in which you were told. Sylvie came to this country a long time ago, right?
はい。日本はソルティレージュにとって友好国ですので、数年に一度は来訪の予定がありますが、幼い頃一度、1ヶ月以上の長期にわたって滞在なされたことがあります。
A long-term stay. It might be different if it were a brief visit, but she should have lots of free time on a long-term stay. Did she ever play with a local kid or anything?
それはもちろん、そうして現地に触れるのも友好の一環です。
Were those like school visits or another formal occasion? Or other formal occasions? Or did she make friends normally and play with them? If it was the former, it would directly clash with my memories. At the very least, I doubt she was allowed to play at the lake where she could have fallen in and drowned. But if it were the latter, that would coincide with the girl in my memories. With that girl with blonde hair and Sylvie's past. Was it the former or the latter?
もちろん。
Which was it?
前者です。滞在とは申せ、王族は一挙一動が公務です。スケジュールには学校から養育施設、宗教施設などあらゆる施設への来訪が組まれていました。遊んだとはそういう意味です。
Huh. That made sense. There was no way something so convenient could ever...
しかし、市松殿もすでにシルビー様の性格はご存知のはず。よく抜け出されて慌てたものだというのは、現在も護衛にあたる騎士員の皆の語り草です。
Then...
公務を抜け出しては外を駆けずり回って、現地の子たちとよく遊んでらっしゃったそうですよ。時には危険な遊びもいくつか。
The possibility was still there then. And...
特に当時はこの辺りで町内会のキャンプ会をしていたとかで、そこに勝手に混ざっていたのだそうです。会の方々も相手がシルビー様と会って無下には追い出せず、いつの間にか参加者みたいに遊んでいたとか。
Not only did the time and place match up, but Ellison just added another connection to the mix. The neighborhood association's camp. The one I had taken part in long ago.
本当に何度も話してくださいました。本来叱らねばならない立場の私が口も出せないくらい。でも仕方ないか。初恋の方との思い出だそうですから。
Oh.
どうかされましたか？顔が赤いようですが。
It's because of the sunset.
そうですか。
I managed to play it off, thank goodness. It's definitely him. We hung out until the sun had finally set and made our way to the dorms. Then, Ella-san.
はい。
She ended up walking me back to the dorm, and the limousine was waiting outside to pick her up. Today was fun.
いえ、こちらこそ。
Our date ended on a good note.
ではまた明日学校で。何か困ったことがあればいつでも連絡してください。貴公の生活は我々で責任を持ちますゆえ。
I will. Now that the magic of our date had begun to fade, Ella-san had started to return to her usual manner of speech. Today was fun in its own right, but maybe it was better this way.
そうだ、食費ですが朝夕が計上されていませんが大丈夫でしょうか？ちゃんと食べていますか？
She must have checked the black card statement. Sounded like Ella-san had a grasp of my lifestyle to some extent. Yeah, those meals are free, so I haven't been spending anything. Jokasaki wouldn't let me eat anything else to be precise, but I would keep that to myself. I've been buying cup noodles up in bulk too, you know, what we had yesterday.
でしたら安心ですね。昨日のカップ麺、あまりにも多かったので確認してしまいました。10個も買ったのですか？
She had apparently looked up the credit statement. It's always worthwhile to stock up on stuff like that.
生活の知恵ですね。そうだ、それに付随して。
Yes?
天下というのが買ったものの中にありましたが、あれはどんな商品なので？
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh no. It's a toy. Just thinking of making a trip down memory lane.
そうですか。おもちゃくらいならいくらでも使っていただいて結構です。
Not that kind of toy, LA. Not that kind of toy. It's the one you put up your... Never mind. Can do. We said goodbye. Phew. It was a toy, right?
市松先輩、おかえりなさい。
Yeah. Akane-chan came rushing over to greet me.
今日のお買い物はどうでしたか？何かいいもの。手頃ですね。
Yeah, I didn't buy
ウィ
anything.
ンドウショッピングというやつですね。
Something like that. I'd given Ella-san an accessory as a present, but I decided to leave that part out.
差し支えなければお聞きしたい
What do you want?
けど、
Hmm? What's up?
先輩が今日一緒にいた方って女性ですか？
Well, yeah.
それはもしやデートですか？
Something like that.
おー、先輩大人ですね。
She looked pretty worked up for whatever reason. Girls her age probably love topics like these. Mind if I head back to my room?
はい、お引き止めしてすみませんでした。
Nah, it's fine.
お疲れ様でした。
I said goodbye to Akane-chan and went back to my room. Why is she still there? Hey. I woke up the sleeping girl who acted like she owned the place.
何人の部屋入ってんだこら。あれ、でもベッドが汗臭い。ああ、そっか。お前の部屋じゃん。
Yeah, I'm just glad you remembered.
ああ、そっか。疲れたから横になってたら。
Giving her the boot out of my bed. How long have you been asleep? Don't tell me since this morning.
俺、寝ようと思えば無限に寝れるから。
That just means you're dead.
そうなる前には起きるのが日課だけどな。
You were that tired? Have you been doing anything too strenuous?
日頃の疲れだよ、うるせえな。
Rio had the same nasty attitude and sharp tongue as ever. Come on, this was my room. This totally wasted the fun time I had with Sylvia and Mina-chan and the great mood I had going from the day I wrapped up so elegantly with Ella-san.
くそ、かい。
She shoved her hand under her shirt and scratched her chest. Okay. I was a little ticked about ruining the mood for my date, but having her suddenly show off her collarbone wasn't bad at all.
見てんじゃねえよ、変態。
You're the one showing yourself off.
スケベ。
All men are like that.
天下野郎。
Stop. That one goes too far.
このチェーンでかすぎて微妙なんだよな。新しく買い替えようかな。
The chain of her pendant had seemingly dug into her own skin while she was asleep, and she repositioned it.
んでデートはどうなった？
It went well. We ate ramen.
ふーん。
After that, we watched the sunset together. Yeah, I do feel like we've gotten closer.
夕日？
I didn't tell her about, where, don't worry.
ならよし。
I turned on the TV. Baseball was on. With that said, I had no interest in the match itself. I just happened to tune in during the interval between innings as it went to commercial. Before transitioning to ads, it displayed today's highlights.
今年日本一のチームを決める本ゲームは華やかな幕開けとなりました。
Oh. They were hosting replays of the baseball opening ceremony. It was a shot off the ball Sylvie threw and it landed directly into the catcher's glove. Looked like a perfect pitch. Hanging out with her yesterday was worth it. Rhea?
いや、シルビーってお前らのクラスのだよな。
Yeah. Even the suspended girl from another class knew about her.
ふーん。帰るわ。世話になったな。
Sure. Rhea indifferently headed to her room, although she could be awfully brazen. On a closer look, Rhea had washed the cup she'd used as an ashtray and even folded the clothes I'd worn to bed. Albeit haphazardly, I could tell she was being considerate in her own subtle way. She was also curious about how my day had gone. Maybe I could consider her a good neighbor, tentatively, anyway. I don't know about that. I still would have given her the boot. Just kick her out.
金色ラブリッチェ。
Sir.
おはようございます。眠そうですね。
Sure am.
せっかくの土日でしたのに、 休めませんね。
Bunch of stuff happened. It had been an ordeal since I ended up going along with Sylvie's whim both days. Kikuchio, what were you up on? Kikuchio, what were you up to the last 2 days?
僕ですか。よくぞ聞いてくれました。なんとついにエスペラント語の検定にて日常会話科の合格証をいただけたのです。
What a dork. Huh?
大変でしたが今となってはやりがいのある時間でした。これでようやくまた一つ将来の蓄えができたと思うと実に晴れやかな気持ちです。
Yeah. So, Esperanto. Wait, if I remembered right, Kikuchio, was that it? Don't you like light novels?
はい。
One of my old classmates was really into researching Cthulhu and stuff and could even speak Esperanto. He was, frankly, a nerd. And
庶民はものを知らないな。
エスペラント語はれっきとした公用言語ですよ。
who were you again?
西郷だよ。お前この前俺のこと怒鳴ったの覚えてないのか？え？本当に覚えてない？
ほら教科書水浸し事件の。
Oh, I remember now.
本当に失礼なやつだ。これだから庶民は。
I mean, you were so freaked out after what happened that you avoided me ever since.
ビビってないぞ。ただ庶民なんぞに時間を割いてやる無駄をやめただけで。なんだ怒ったのか？怒ったなら怒鳴る前にまず弁護士を通してだな。
Nah, I'm not mad. So, what'd you need from me today?
お前なんかに用があるか？録音寺君におめでとうを言いに来ただけだ。
おやありがとうございます。
英語、フランス語、アラブ語、中国語、ドイツ語に続き、ついにエスペラント語ですか。録音寺君の工学心はいつも見習わねばと思います。
He's smart.
録音時に生まれたものとして必要な素養ですので。
So, what benefit is there to learning this Esperanto language?
エスペラント語。
これからの国際社会に必要な素養とされているんです。相手の国の言葉で話すのは大切だからね。
Oh, it's an international thing. But wouldn't English work in that case?
現在の国際公用語は確かに英語ですが、今後国際社会で付き合っていくべき国々には反英、反米、つまり英語を嫌う国々も多くなってきます。そこで特に多国籍の企業間の友好のために用いる仮の公用語としてエスペラント語が注目されています。
エスペラント語は母国がない。どこの国にも属さない言葉だから敵を作らないというわけ。
Oh.
お前みたいな庶民には一生縁のない世界さ。お前はまず必死こいて英語から覚えるんだな。
Language, huh? All this talk of a distant world, and here I was on the brink of failing English. Something actually had been on my mind a little. Is that so? There were no English classes at Noble Academy. I guess it was a given that the students who went there could speak English. Apparently, bilingualism was a basic fundamental for elites. This seriously was a school for the elite of the elite. That's awesome, Kikuchio. You learned a whole language just because you might need it in the future.
覚えたとは言えません。日常会話に不便しない程度です。
That's plenty. Sorry, I've taken you lightly until now.
お気になさらず。侮られてたので。
I've totally looked down on you ever since you oohed and awed over those porn mags.
わーわーなど言っていません。
エロ本？
いやらしい本ですか？録音寺君がそんなものを。
Oh, what? Are you all the sort that are intolerant of porn?
そんなことはない。
ですが仮に録音寺君どんなものを見たのでどんな
This kind. I opened up that sort of page on my phone. Ah, nice reaction.
携帯電話でこんなページが。
なんだこの程度か。ただおっぱいが出ているだけじゃないか。
こんな青臭い小娘が脱いだところで特になんとも思いませんね。本当。全然。
He sure was hanging in there. If you don't like immature, then how about this?
お姉さんが教えてあげる真夏のカテキョ大作戦。
And even older.
若妻の高尚な昼下がり、あの人には言わないで。
Let's take it a step further.
熟女乱舞、乱れ妻たちの共演。熟女が。
Mom! What? One of them had shortened out.
熟女。年のいった女性というのも。やめろ、そんなわいせつな。下品だぞ。
Cougars aren't your thing, huh? How about something a little younger then? How's this?
だからこれがどうした？バカバカしい。さすが庶民らしい低俗さだな。俺は世界に名だたる写真家のパパの仕事で小さい頃からモデルの裸だって飽きるほど見てるんだ。こんなもの大したことないさ。
Photos don't do much. Then how about manga?
所詮絵じゃないか。これがどうした？こんな絵なんて所詮この子どうして股間が膨らんでるんだ？
This is a cross-dresser. Lots of artists draw stuff like this these days.
男？
Yes, this girl is just cross-dressing, but they were born male.
バカな。こんな可愛い子がついてる男。
Now they were both shorted out.
漫画絵で描いただけでこんな。
The last one standing was growing well too.
朝っぱらから何やってんの教室で。
Social studies.
やめんさいよ純朴な少年たちに。
There's a certain pleasure in showing off the raw, uncensored reality to the naive hearts who believe in the stork or cabbage patch.
キクチョ鼻血拭いて。
すいません。
Oh, I forgot. Kikuchiyo Esperanto, was it? Congrats on learning it.
はあ、どうも。エスペラント語？あれ？一つも思い出せない。
What? It looks like I went too far.
全部おっぱいだ。
おはよう、オーラ。
Oh god.
おはようございます。
Oh, thanks for yesterday.
ねえねえ、オーラ、聞いて。昨日の始球式がね。
Yeah, I saw you on TV. I'm glad it went well. Silver looked delighted. And
クルス・クラウンさん、夕べのテレビ、野球の試合見たわよ。素敵でしたわ。
始球式なんてめちゃくちゃが普通なのに綺麗に投げてたよね、マストで。
でしょ？投げ方はオーロに教わったな。
the girls all looked my way.
教えるのがすごく上手なのよ。それに根気よく付き合ってくれて。
それは
そう、何よりですわ。
And off they went. That's crazy. I'm really out of place in class, huh?
今さ
I told her about what happened that time our lecture had been in the external classroom. Maybe the way I flipped out was poorly executed.
ら女子は引いたかもね。でもしゃあないよ。それ以前にこの学校の子ってまず庶民と自分たちは別物だって思ってるから。
Guess so. Reina seemed a bit depressed and gave me a half shrug. We were in the same boat, so I understood what she was getting at. Oh well, it's out of our control. We actually are entirely different and all.
あ、オーロ、今日の午後どうする？
I don't know. As always, our afternoon lessons were optional.
もう転入して1週間になります。そろそろ何か打ち込むものを決めてはいかがです？
Easy for her to say. My dream was to graduate from the school on good terms and become a civil servant. What exactly could a guy like me get into?
打ち込むとか考えなくても自分が楽しいと思うことをやるでもいいのよ。現に私なんかは完全に趣味でピアノをやってるし。
Hobby or not, you're still able to play on a professional level. You went to fashion, was it, Reina?
将来の夢はファッションデザイナーでございます。
Kikuchio takes integrated business administration and Nelson does fencing.
私は体育総合。体を動かすのが主です。部活動の関係でフェンシングが多いだけで。
None of them really click with me. Any of those would be fine if it was just to go and observe, but I was hesitant to pull my full effort into any of them.
こういうことは言いたくありませんが、目標なき人生は時間の浪費ですよ。
Yeah, she's kinda right. 90% of young men and women are like that these days. There were those in the world who wanted to do nothing but play video games and the like. Even so, wouldn't that mean you're dedicating your life to it? In my case...
そうだ、野球をやったらどう？
あ、
ほら、野球がとても上手でしょ？なら
No, thanks.
知るやん知るやん。往路に野球はやらせちゃダメ。どうして？この学園、野球部は女子しかいない。自由授業なら混ざれるけど、女の子だらけの空間に往路が自分から入ってくのはちょっときつい。
Why is there not one for guys? That's so dumb.
そうなんだ。
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't toss me in with a bunch of women. My life at the dorm was hard enough on me as it was. Wait, we have a baseball club?
ありますよ。女子野球。男子は定員割れで活動停止状態ですが。
Dang, that sucks.
この学校は男子が少ないですからね。チーム競技はなかなか。
A bunch of upper-class ladies playing baseball. Is that actually relevant to their futures?
ノーブル学園とはいえ、将来につながることだけが推奨されているわけではありません。楽しいからやるもありですよ。
I see. Interesting. I ended up wandering around campus under the pretext of observation without picking anything to do. What should I do? Focus on studying for the future. It was a time that was totally foreign to me. The biggest difference between these so-called elites and commoners like myself, rather than it being our pedigrees, bilingualism, or otherwise, might just be whether or not we had a clear idea of our future prospects.
市松さん。
Ugh. You know, just a little reminder, every time I see her, she makes me not want to do that. Yeah. Anyways, this was a rare person to come calling.
今晩なのですが、私、家の都合で出なければならないの。お夕飯を運べないから、キサキさんに頼んでくれていいかしら。
Oh, sure. I guess I was still in their house arrest, even if she couldn't keep a personal eye on me.
よかった。今後はこういう機会が増えるといいわね。私もいつまでもあなたに煩わされるのはさすがに鬱陶しいから。
This your girl, Daniel? This your girl? God, Daniel, you've disappointed me. I'm kidding. How annoying. I was locked up in my room to her whims, yet she acted like she was taking care of me. That would tick anyone off. I could go eat at the cafe by myself, you know?
それはダメよ。寮のために。
Right. Well, not that I had the guts to go buy anything given the bizarre atmosphere. So...
ところで、あなた、相馬さんと仲がいいそうね。
Who? Huh? Soma. The name didn't click for a minute, but... Her?
朝言うと、何度も部屋に出入りしてるとか。
That was just yesterday. For that matter, she just came in the morning and left at night. No, wait. Wouldn't it be better for me if she thought Ria came and went as she pleased, rather than staying in my room for 10 hours? I guess we are neighbors.
そう。まあ、彼女は特殊だから何も言いませんけど。あなた、一応男性なんですから、女性を部屋に連れ込むのはあまり褒められないわね。
I don't recall ever dragging her anywhere. She was hanging out in my room of her own free will.
とにかく、彼女にはあまり近寄らないで。
Why?
なんでもよ。
pretty firm tone. Jogasaki raised her voice. She immediately reverted to her usual calm and collected demeanor, but the way she settled down was more than enough proof that she had lost her cool for a moment.
分かったわね。彼女には近づかないで。
She glared at me. She was acting so weird today. No matter how annoyed she was with me up until now, she had always kept her composure. Something weird going on there. If you're that opposed, why don't you speak to Ria first? Tell her not to visit my room.
言えるなら言ってるわよ。
Jogasaki was losing her patience. I would tell if I could. Flipped around, that means she couldn't tell her anything. Not that she wouldn't listen if she did. That's unexpected. Never thought you and Rio would know each other.
ただ同じ寮生なだけよ。
Off she went. She totally ran away. That is pretty weird. Is there something going on between you and Jogasaki?
何かって？
Later that evening, we didn't have any real arrangement in place, but Rio eventually came along while I was waiting for her on the school roof. Jogasaki's worried about you.
まあ。
If this has something to do with a weakness of hers, I'd love to hear about it.
下水なお前。
Rio hesitated for a second.
弱みではない。
Yeah? Dang. We climbed up to the top level. You don't have any dirt on her or anything? What if she's actual hoity-toity, but she's actually a delinquent in disguise and smokes more than you do?
ねえよ。てか裏では不良だとしても知らない。あいつとはあんな親しくない。それに不良でもないだろうな。あいつはお嬢様中のお嬢様だ。家の迷惑になるようなことは絶対しないだろうさ。
Really?
お前のことうざがってるのも、このノーブル学園に庶民が通うと学園の質が落ちて、ひいては自分の学歴を貶めることにならないかが心配ってとこじゃね。
I think there's more to it, Ria. Is that it? I thought it over for a few days, and many of the people annoyed with me at this school generally took pride in Noble Academy. My very presence at Noble Academy where only elites attended, was a nuisance. Did Jogasaki feel that way about me too?
金持ちの基本は見えっ張りだよな。自分が完璧であるためには、自分に関わる他人も完璧であってくれなきゃ困るんだ。
Sounds pretty right. What a pain. I wish they wouldn't make my life difficult just because I associated with them. Vanity like that's completely pointless.
ん？
Huh.
バカじゃねえの。
For sure, this is totally ridiculous.
お前だよ。
Huh? By the time I noticed, Rio was staring at me with a cold look in her eyes. There was none of the warmth from moments ago where I was making fun of Jogasaki.
見えっ張りってのは悪いことじゃねえだろ。
Huh? But...
自分を偽っても意味がないか？
She seemingly read my mind before I could vocalize those thoughts.
この世に自分を偽ってない人間なんていねえよ。ならその偽りの自分が少しでもいいものに、少しでも立派にあろうってのは大事なことだ。見えも張れねえプライドのないやつを世間はクズって言うんだよ。
She continued talking and wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise, almost to the point where it was irritating. But she had a point, so I had no room to argue.
彩香の気持ちもわかるぜ。自分の人生と自分の家のために完璧であろうとする。他から見りゃただの見えっ張りでも、あいつはあいつの人生をあいつなりに全力で生きてる。
Ria, you're not gonna make me like her by telling me all of this. I don't care if she's a rich girl that just wants to be perfect in her way. I don't give a crap. I don't. She's still a piece of crap.
虚しいわけあるかよ。
Ria took in a puff of her cigarette. I could understand the theory, but it was irritating. I am very irritated too, Odo.
何より、てめえのダチにいるんだろ。世界で一番見栄を張ってるやつが。
Huh?
生まれた時から王族って見栄のために完璧であり続け、ピアノを弾けばプロも超えるし、勉強運動ともに完璧。テレビで始球式なんてアイドルみたいなこともする。
Yeah, she had a point. Sylvie definitely did live an unfettered life. Still, that was her taking responsibility for the authority that came with being royalty. She put in the effort to practice, even for foolish events like a season-opening baseball ceremony. She put her life on the line to keep up appearances.
人間はさ、 誰でもかっこよくありたいんだよ。
Hmm.
かっこつけたいわけじゃなくても、かっこよくあろうとするのは大事なことさ。そいつを否定してやるなよ。
Shut up, Rhea. Good point. Shut up, Rhea. No, don't agree with her. Jeez. Jigasaki ticked me off to no end, so it was hard to... Jogasaki ticked me off to no end. Same. So it was hard truth to swallow. But I wanted to agree with Sylvie's way of life. No, not just her. I knew someone who would learn a language entirely unrelated to Japan for their family. One who would put their life on the line to follow their master. And one who barged her way into this school, even though she wasn't rich, to make her dreams come true. That was a way of life I didn't want to refute. Showing off meant having pride in your own life. That much was for sure. I was probably irritated because I had nothing in my life that made me feel that way. I was missing the component that would allow me to be cool. Oh? Come to think of it, Rhea was awfully familiar with Sylvie's circumstances.
来たぞ。
Yes, again. Oh, that marked the end of our conversation. This was when she would always cut me off, when prime time came on, golden time. That sparkling time. Was I living in such a time right now? Yep. Yes, sir, you are. Loveriche. I don't know what each it. Wait.
ねだね。
Oh, we love the rain. I love the rain. It was raining.
日本は雨が多いと聞きましたが、降り方は普通なのですね。
Sorry, I am really tired.
もっと蛇口を開いたみたいな土砂降りになると思っていたわ。
That's not entirely what that idiom means.
ちょっと残念。土砂降りというのも見てみたいわ。
いやー、うざったんだよ、あんまり降るのは。シルビーの国って雨少ないの？
ソルティレージュは北欧の寒冷な山間にありますので、雨はほとんどが山が引き受けてくれます。
雨は少なくても水資源には困らなくていい土地よ。
Wow.
でも水資源といえば日本にはとても及ばない。だから日本は年中大雨というイメージだったのだけど、
日本の水資源は台風に甘えたところが大きいですから。昨今はゲリラ豪雨など突然の大雨も増えてきましたが、本州でそれほどの大雨となるのは年に 2,3 度、ごく限られた地区に来る程度ですね。
Isn't it common in Okinawa?
台風の時期はそうですね。沖縄、九州、四国は毎年大雨で困っているようですが、本州にいて大雨で困る地域はあまりありません。
Whoops. Reina clung to my arm. What's up, Reina? That was pretty cute.
ごめん。急だったからびっくりして。私らしくなかったよね。
What a chicken. Aw, cute Reina. Makes me wonder if you've come down with something.
ご無礼かよ。今のは近かったわね。
市内のどこかに落ちたようですね。
On the other hand, it wasn't a very cute reaction for a princess. The woman next to her beautifully betrayed the brave lady knight is actually scared of lightning trope too. Both of them looked accustomed to it.
ソルティレージュは雨は少ないけど雷は多いの。
空気が乾燥する条件が重なると雨なしでも落雷が来ますので。
That's interesting. Now that you mention it, isn't lightning common in Northern Europe?
雷なんて何回聞いても怖いけどな。
There it was again. Get off me.
すいません、急だったもので。
Why are they both jumping on me?
オーロの周りは雷一つでユニークね。
それにしても雨強くなってきたようです。
That's funny. I still love Reina a lot more. Team Reina. The thunder continued to roar throughout the school day. I visited a rooftop after school, but we obviously didn't have a good sunset weather today. Ria wasn't here either. May as well head back. Man, I was kind of a masochist myself. I was frustrated after she gave me that lecture yesterday, but I bravely came to see her again today. But strangely enough, when it came out of Rio's mouth, it didn't make me that angry. It was like I couldn't hold on to my indignation. I wondered why. When it came to her, I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
おかえり。
Yeah. I checked the room number. Yep, that was my place. I checked the number, which means you're the one who messed up. Good, good. Your room's next door.
知ってる。タバコ吸いたいんだけど、灰皿どれ？
It's nice having a girl visit, but you should stop coming in without asking. Just like last time, I poured some water into the cup I used to gargle with and handed it to her.
サンキュー。
Rhea sat on the sofa like I was her own and lit up her cigarette. If I had to rate them on a nuisance scale, Reina was ranked about a 20, and this girl scored a solid 100. Did you need something, or were you feeling lonely and came to visit me? At least you reacted somehow. She was even more unenthusiastic than usual. You look pretty out of it. What's wrong?
今日ちょっと頭痛くて。
Oh, I do hear lots of people get that way on rainy days. I didn't understand it since it didn't happen to me, but there were people who got headaches due to the shift in atmospheric pressure. I've heard of people not being able to move because of it. Was that how it was for her?
頭痛い日は一人でいると辛くて。
And smoking a cigarette is gonna make you feel better. Interesting.
迷惑？
Rhea was looking straight at me, her gaze upturned, which was given since she was shorter and dependent. For a delinquent, she was adorable. Nah, stay as long as you like. She wasn't bothering me. In fact, it was a real help having her around to kill time. Rhea leaned against the sofa looking relieved. Guess I'd better offer her a drink or something. Rhea was being unusually quiet, possibly due to her headache. She was simply staring into space and was almost zombie-like. Ordinarily, she'd offer up any number of topics too. Was she in that bad of a shape? Yeah, she doesn't look too good. Oh, wanted to watch TV? I veered toward the TV and turned it on. Though it was only 6 o'clock, a little early, nothing but the nightly news was on. Rhea looked blatantly bored. Can't expect much out of the TV industry outside of prime time, huh?
ゴールデンタイムも寒い番組ばっかだけど。
Harsh. Then again, even if we kept waiting for some solid content, all we'd actually get were a bunch of entertainment personalities laughing their heads off. TV shows were too loud to just leave on for the heck of it these days. Guess I'll watch something. I've recorded a bunch of stuff, but is there anything you want to watch? I started up the DVR. I had brought it from home, so it should have a couple of years of haphazardly recorded stuff on it. There were even the sort of programs on late at night that just played pretty scenery on an endless loop. I was an expert recorder who stocked up on even content like that. But
これは？
the best views from Japanese train windows.
クソつまんねえな。
You said it. It was all fine and what I recorded on my own, but it wasn't something you'd watch with someone.
他には午後のムービーショー、金曜ロードムービー。映画ばっかりか。
Since there were no shows, I wanted to watch weekly. I'd waited so long to get a DVR that I set it to record nothing but movies every week so it wouldn't go to waste.
ま、どれでも一緒だな。お前のおすすめは？
I really enjoy watching this Hollywood gorilla, Emmy Gorzilla, from the scene where he's eating tuna up to the final wars. Oh, and I've got all 80 Pori Hatters. I've been thinking of marathoning them all in a single night. Want to join me? I've also got a whole bunch from Studio Ghibli that was on this past summer break. Any DVR left running for 3 weeks or so, if the summer will definitely be packed with Ghibli. Ghibli?
お前、映画オタ？
I wouldn't go that far. I just recorded everything, but all of them were marked as unwatched. Why did I feel like recording movies when they were on TV, but had no desire to watch them?
あんま派手なのはいいわ。うるさいのとかチカチカするのとかうざい。
Let's see, then nothing Hollywood style would work, which left. How about this French film that was on late? Most French movies are quiet. Oh, but this is subtitled. Most TV movies were dubbed, but late night films were often subtitled.
字幕。しかもフランス。
So picky. Not interested? Well, French movies can be a little depressing.
いや、暗いのはいいんだけど、フランス語ってボソボソ喋る津軽弁みたいで聞いててイライラする。
You're going to upset people from Aomori.
まあいいや、流しといて。テンション低い時の津軽弁って子守歌にちょうどいい。
Rio already looked sleepy, and that entire exchange was done while she sprawled out on the sofa. Yeah, I was sick of browsing anyway. Better put it on. I took a seat on the sofa as well and hit play.
うわ。
Eh? Yeah. Ah, that must be it. French really does resemble the Tsugaru dialect, and that droll impression could be kind of mysterious on its
こ
own.
の女優、すげえおっぱいしてんな。男としては、化粧だらけのおばさんでもセックスしてると嬉しいもん？
I'd guess it wouldn't be unpleasant. I'd forgotten late night movies were prone to these sort of erotic scenes. My embarrassment aside.
てか、おっぱいより主人公のケツばっか映るな。
That part is unpleasant. Quit chasing after the man's butt. Give that angle some thought.
そこは女性サービスじゃね？
Do women enjoy that sort of thing?
不快ではないかな。
Rio wasn't phased at all, so it didn't seem there were any need to worry about it. Why is there... No, the real question is, why is there a hand on my lap or my leg? Like, get off me. Weren't you sleepy?
えぐい喘ぎ声のせいで眠気が飛んだ。
Is that right? We both spoke less as we headed into the second half of the film. On screen, the woman who had been having sex midway through the movie was bedridden from a high fever and having a nightmare.
なあ、こいつ
Yeah,
死ぬよな。
yeah, she is. For the last half hour, there were scenes showcasing the protagonist's conflict as the heroine suffered from her ongoing illness and wanted to go visit the mother he was separated from long ago. It would actually be upsetting if she didn't die in the finale after all this.
あ、死んだ。
Yeah, she did. She died in the last 10 minutes or so. Afterward, the protagonist delivered a keepsake of theirs that his mother, and their ending credits showed him heading off on some journey.
はあ、んだよ。人が死ぬ系かよ。
It starts with a raunchy sex scene, then it turns into an emotionally charged story that you didn't see coming. The sex-crazed protagonist found true love halfway throughout the movie with the mysterious heroine, but she ended up dying.
こういうとりあえず収まりがいいから殺しとけ。はい死んだ、はい感動ってやつ嫌いだわ。
Well, don't say all that. The filmmakers probably had to be considerate of film rating boards and a bunch of other stuff too. I don't think it was so bad.
綺麗なピンクの乳首が出たから？
Yeah.
はあ。
Rio looked exhausted now that the movie was over and started to go limp again in her seat. That was when I finally realized it. The mood had gotten so relaxed while we were watching the movie that at some point we'd gotten extremely close to one another. And now that she was tired, plop. Before I knew it, Ria had rested her head on my shoulder. She was close. For that matter, she looked so sleepy that I would have felt bad if I tried to sneak away from her. I decided to leave her be. Ria was putting all of her weight against me.
ああいう人が死ぬ映画見るとさ、
Yeah?
うちの父親が何年か前に死んでて、そのことを思い出すんだ。
Oh, maybe we shouldn't have watched that. Her dad is dead. Alright, cool. How do I even respond to this? The conversation got heavy in an instant. Oh, yeah? All I could manage was an idiotic reply. I wasn't mature enough to remain calm after hearing about someone's relative dying unprovoked.
あの主人公は女が死んでグズな人生改めて親に会いに行ってたけど、
I feel bad for her.
俺は親が死んだ時にグレちゃったっけ？
Everyone deals with change differently, although I do think it's better to mend your ways than to stray down the wrong path.
知ってる。俺にもそんな変化ができれば。
Huh? She fell asleep? I peeked at her face. Yeah, she dead. She gone. Just like her dad. Sorry. She was asleep. Ria-san? I backed away a little and... Thump. She went completely sideways under the sofa. Wow, she out. But showed no signs of waking. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Ryo-san, isn't that a little too healthy? Naturally, she utterly ignored my opinions and continued to sleep comfortably. Yeesh. She was much bolder than Reina or Sylvie, her smoking habit included. Guess I didn't have much choice. It would be better to let her sleep here, so I carried her to the bed. As for me, oh well, I wouldn't kill me to give up my bed for a day. Aww. Wholesome.
金色ラブリッチェ。
Yay, more rain. Yes, sir.
また雨かよ。たく、あったまいて。あれ？あいつの部屋か。やっちまった。よっと。びっくりした。なんで床で寝てんのお前。
Because I let you have my bed. Don't step on me.
終わり。
She stomped on me with her full body weight the moment she climbed out of bed. But thanks to that, I was now wide awake. You conked out hard yesterday, huh?
津軽弁の催眠作用恐るべしだわ。
I can't believe you stayed the night in a man's room. How scandalous, Ryo-san. What? I was just joking, but she got a serious look on her face and went silent. Ryo took a close look at her clothes.
念のため聞くけど、寝てる俺にはしたないことした？
Of course not. I was nothing but a gentleman.
最悪パンツ見るくらいはいいけど、唾液をはじめとした汚いもんがつくのは避けたい。
Ugh. I told you I didn't. You're being awfully mean to me when I let you borrow my bed.
そうでした。
Ryo shrugged her shoulders, almost like she were apologizing, and headed towards the bathroom to wash her face. Whoops. You okay?
いや、悪い。
She had hit her foot on the cardboard box I had sitting nearby. Few of the contents went flying. Ah, dang it. Hold on. Don't move. You know which little box went flying with it. The 2 Loveriche emblems inside also scattered. It'd be a huge pain if I lost them. Better pick them up. Ryo looked stunned.
何それ？銀色？
Yeah, they're silver. Only 2 silver ones have shown up so far.
銀のラブリッチェマーク？
She asked, sounding surprised. I'm collecting them. Aw, I've been at this for 10 whole years. Why the heck haven't I gotten my hands on a single golden album?
ちょっと待ってろ。
She left. I waited around a little while and she came back.
じゃん。
And she brought with her. You too? I let out a grin. They were silver Loveriche emblems. She also had 2.
奇遇だな。
Well, pretty much any Japanese person would give it a shot. 99% failed though. You only have 2?
2枚だけ。そっちも？
Same. That's too bad. You needed 5 to get a prize. We were 1 short. But haha. We both burst out laughing. A pretty big twist of fate, huh?
かもな。
Eh? The fact we each only had 2 was actually pretty amusing.
なあ、賭けしない？次に銀色を出した方が相手の2枚もいただけるって。
I like the sound of that. Collecting another 3 would be rough considering I'd only managed to gather 2 after all these long years. If it were only more, though, that felt manageable. Even if she managed to take mine, it wouldn't be much of a shock. Heck, I'd go so far to say that even if she managed to take mine away, it wouldn't be much of a shock. Heck, I'd go so far as to say the sense of achievement from collecting them all would be prize enough. You're on. It's a winner takes all battle for the Loveriche emblem.
はっ！
It sounded fun. What's more, we were on much friendlier terms these days. With this, I felt like we'd definitely formed a connection. That made me happy. What would you do with your emblems? I think it'd be better to keep the 4 of them together as long as we're at it.
そうだな。その箱ちょうど良さそう。そこにまとめとこ。
Yeah. I put mine in the container I was using. Then I handed her the box and...
なんだこの箱。なんか
She apparently had taken notice of the box up until she touched it.
これあれか？指輪とか入れる。
Yeah, it's the perfect size after all.
オローラ。
Yeah, she correctly pronounced it like Ora. Ora. She must have been familiar with the name. She put the 2 emblems on her for a total of 4 into the box.
随分とおしゃれな入れ物使ってんだな。
Guess so.
でも女っぽい。
Shut up. Her mouth was as foul as ever, but our conversations had grown warm and friendly over time. So Maria. Honestly, she was crude enough to treat her like a guy friend, but still. I had made my first friend at this academy with no connection to Sylvie. That is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna save right there. Cafe Stella, who? I'm kidding. I've been enjoying this game a lot more than Cafe Stella just because of the humor, the characters, like just everything about it. Like, and it's very unpredictable to me, at least. I think that's why I've been on it so much lately. And look, don't get me wrong, I love Cafe Stella too. You know, it's the first like kind of like visual novel by Yuzu. I believe this is also a project by Yuzu. But anyways, the point is, Cafe Stella is still, you know, obviously good to me, but something about this game that just makes me want to keep playing it. And I know it's only been 6 episodes, and I've been doing Cafe Stella for like over 20 episodes now, but I'm really enjoying Kinko as of late, to be honest with you. But I hope you guys enjoy this episode. I'm really liking their relationship. Like, you could tell Ria has definitely loosened up a bit, like, you know, her nasty attitude. Clearly she's been chilling out with that, and that's cool to see that they're actually being homies, you know what I mean? And a homie that is not somehow connected to Sylvie, which is also pretty cool. I still wonder though why Jogasaki is so against the protagonist being friends with her. It doesn't make sense. I still think Ria is Maria Bishop. You're not changing my mind. I'm convinced it's her in disguise, because it's talked about how she disguises herself and blah 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 blah. I mean, if they have a whole queen in that school, why not a singer? You know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's very possible. I think it's her. Who knows? I could be wrong. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this episode. But I'm gonna end it here, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, a little friendly reminder: hit that like for me, please. Do me that favor, and subscribe if you have not and you made it this far. Like, seriously, what are you doing? And if you haven't, and share this video with your homies. Let's go, gang. We need to go, guys. We need to go. So share this video with your homies. And if you have any game suggestions, another friendly reminder: go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I will check it out. I promise. At least I'll try. Anyways, I'll let you guys go. As always, y'all be safe, and until next time.